Well, I mentioned that I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. This is going to be a very G.I. Joe centric YouTube channel, and here is another one. This is from 1991. This is Bulletproof. He is a DEF leader, the Drug Elimination Force. I guess Bulletproof didn't do too great of a job because we still have kind of some drug issues going on, but that is okay. Um, this figure was also released, well, I guess the second version in 1992. There he is. He is part of the Battle Corps. You obviously see the differences. This one's brown highlights, yellow highlights. This one comes with the electronic battle flash missile launcher, which the other DEF figures came with. And the DEF line is pretty cool. Obviously, Headhunters being the very, I would say, the most notable of the line. Those are very cool. Headman's kind of weird. He's got that creepy mustache and the fedora and the ponytail, but he's got a cool missile launcher and missile. We got a new mutt with Junkyard. It's the all black Junkyard. That's a softer plastic that's kind of squeezable. He's got a net. Shockwave has a big battering ram. Cutters very not very popular. And then Bulletproof, who I think is pretty cool. He's the leader of the DEF. Also interesting to note, they have a sort of second little file card down here talking about the, not doing drugs and stuff like that. So this one has the UPC cutout, but not, well, I guess also the flag points too. So somebody cut that out very meticulously with an X-Acto knife, it looks like. I'm not really sure why people do that. Sometimes I see the UPCs and not the flag points. I don't know if that's some kind of retailer thing or whatever. So he came with the sort of the translucent missile launcher. His was clear. There are some, I want to say the accessories are a little bit different shade of color. I could be wrong. I know one thing for sure. He has a microphone that goes in his helmet, and for the 92 figure that does not come out. So, and then obviously the file cards are different. So if you are trying to be accurate, the yellow one has the gray file card, the brown one has the purple file card. So enough talk. I'm going to open this guy up. He's pretty cool. Well, I got him for a decent price. Might have overpaid a little bit, but as I kind of mentioned, I would pay $4 for a mint condition Bulletproof. No rust to his screws, no paint wear, nothing like that. I'm trying to not bend the card back because I don't want to mess up the file card. And then, each of those, I've paid $1 for that backpack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think just has one missile. 9. Maybe $2 for that. $11 for the file card. That's 12. And just kind of the fun of being able to open it up and post it here on my YouTube channel. Really don't want to come out of this prison. So. Then also, one thing too, I factor in, let's see, I thought he had a microphone in his helmet. He's supposed to. I don't know. Anyway, another thing I factor into, I live in northern Kentucky, just right outside Cincinnati. I actually work in Cincinnati, and I've driven to toy shows and toy shops in Dayton. I've gone up to Columbus, Ohio. I've gone to Cleveland, not specifically for that, but to me, Dayton is an hour away. And I have specifically driven up there for toy and comic shows. I've driven up there to visit a couple different toy shops like Mike's Vintage, which is outside of Dayton, Toy Fan Attic, which is in Dayton. So, when you think about how much I spend on gas getting to and from those places, it's about 120 miles round trip. My car probably gets like 20 miles to the gallon. So that's 6 gallons of gas at 289. That's, can't do the exact math in my head as I'm putting a missile launcher here. But, say $15 in gas and wear and tear on your car, things like that. So, You know, honestly, now, would I drive up to Dayton just to buy one figure? No, that's kind of stupid. But, you know, I do drive that far. So I kind of factor in the convenience factor as well, being able to kind of get something on eBay, shop from home, etc. So this is cool. You pull the little trigger and it launches, and it has a light in there. Obviously, the batteries have died out after, how old is this, 91, 20, 25 years. I've actually seen some original ones. They still work. It's not too hard to replace those. It just has 3 screws, and I've mentioned before with those batteries, you know, you can get a pack on eBay for not too much. One problem, I did try to replace them on my Headman figure, and some of the kind of wires and things sort of got out of place. So be careful. Be careful with that. So there's Bulletproof version 1. There's his I guess that's him. That's not his friend. He just got some new clothes there. And he's got, actually, one thing I really like about his backpack, he's got this cool gas mask. It's obviously not to scale, but it looks kind of morbid. A little, I guess it's a fire extinguisher or something. So, so yeah, there he is. And I'm going to cut out that file card along with the sort of, whatever we want to call that, the other file card. He's got his missile launcher, his gun, his missile somewhere on my floor. It comes with an insert, which I don't really have much interest in. But again, thanks for watching, and as always, Yo Joe.